Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Mr. Gander. Today I'm going to show you some of my favorite Kizer knives. Now I know some folks may not be too enthusiastic about Chinese knives, and that's cool. I get it. I prefer American myself, but Kizer does make some quality knives. Um, there are some that are better than others, of course. You know, I've had plenty. I've sold some. I've given some away, but 5 of them stay in the rotation. And I was going to show you some of those. I know it's been a while, so I wanted to give you something real quick, you know, just to show people that I appreciate you guys subscribing and liking. So first up, I'm going to go with my probably my most carried knife, and that's my little Kizer Yorkie here. It's a Ray Laconico design. Ray Laconico is the man. I love his knives, even if they're not necessarily Kizer. He's a good designer here in America. But let's see here if you can see all that. Great little knife. It's not long, but that blade is stout. Thick little slab of S35VN steel. I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, sometimes I've got a problem with some makers and their S35VN. Kizer, I've never had a problem with Kizer's heat treatment on their knives. They stay sharp, easy to sharpen. Hardness, all that is great. This little particular knife here fits perfectly in my little hitch and timber pouch. I carry that with my little titanium pin. I'm not going to show you the pin right now. I don't have much time. But anyway, it just slides right on in there perfectly like that. I'll carry this on, I'm a real estate agent, or I'm a realtor as well as an agent. And I carry this thing with me pretty much all the time. I'm telling you that the knife is just non-threatening, very useful, and very well made. All right, so that's that. That's the first one. All right, second up, I've got this right here. And I tell you, I love that shredded carbon fiber. I'm telling you right here. It's a front flipper, and you can flip it different ways, you know. Start with the most common way, thumb flip, JL Lundquist. Again, this one is S35VN as well. Pretty thin slab. I tell you, it is just, they spared no details on this knife here. I mean, it is well made, and it is probably the sharpest knife I think I may own. Man, this thing has cut me to the bone. Of course, it was my fault. It was no fault of the knife design anyway. It was just me messing around, completely sober as a matter of fact. And man, that thing, it gave me the what for. I tell you, it took a while to heal. I'm not going to show you the scar. It's not my proudest moment. I tell you, this little knife right here, I believe it's a Kizer Feist, in keeping with the the dog theme. You know, the Yorkie with the made by Ray Laconico, and then this Feist here. Man, this thing, it also fits in that same hitch and timber pouch. I mean, it just slides right on in. Yeah. That's that, you know. So I kind of I switch those in and out a lot of the times. Now this thing did bite me, and I put it away for a while just because I wasn't happy with that. But again, it was my fault. But man, this thing it got me to the bone. Not fun. Anyway, there are very different ways to open this knife. Some people do the front finger, some people do the thumb flick. Whatever, it works. Great knife, very smooth, great action, and again the detail. Man, just look at that rounded spine on that knife. I can keep it in focus here. Great little knife. All right, next up I'm going to go with something a little bit bigger. This right here is going to be the Kizer Duke, or Dukes. There are cheaper G10 versions. This is the titanium version. As far as flipping action, this thing is probably second to none. I can't think of a knife that flicks open better than this. Now, part of it might have something to do with that monster's pocket pecker, as Nick Shabazz would call it, and rightly named. So it's a bit of a pocket pecker, and all titanium design. I love that pocket clip. Yeah, check that out. Anyway, man, that sucker, it whips out. Great knife. I prefer that it had a flat grind. I'm a flat grind guy. Hollow grinds are cool and all. This one's nice, S35VN, but you know, flat grinds are where it's at. But man, this thing, it's it shuts. I mean, it's guillotine. Very little. You know, I really don't have to make it go down very hard. It pretty much falls by itself. Kizer design. You can see that on the spine here. Yeah, great knife, great knife. Don't carry it as much as I probably should. Part of me just doesn't want to screw up that that pocket clip. You know, sometimes I'll carry it in a little leather case, and you know, just keep it in my pocket. You know, I carry my knives in the same pocket as I carry my keys. You know, so that's that. Next up, go with the Mjolnir. This Mjolnir here is a beast. It's a worker. It's a M390 steel, full titanium, the entire knife. I mean, some knives, you know, you'll have the titanium scales here, but then you'll have like steel screws and you know and back spacers and things like that. Now, all these guys are all titanium, the whole thing. I mean, I could take a magnet and show you guys, but again, I'm not going to. This thing is fall shut. As again, as Nick Shabazz says, fall shuttiness is 100. It hadn't gotten me yet, but it could very easily guillotine some fingers if you're not careful. But anyway, it's a great quality knife. Great quality knife. Big, thick slabs there, as you can see. I mean, everything on this knife, and you know, just like all the other ones, perfect as far as alignment and things like that. I mean, they're all perfect. I haven't had a single one that let me down. It's really designs. It's not quality. All qualities for these Kizers are great. It's really a preference of design. I'll tell you, last but not least, as far as my favorite Kizer, I'm gonna have to say this right here. I mean, look at that. Nice flame anodized titanium scales. This thing right here, this one's also S35VN. It's called the Kizer Kesmek. I think there are cheaper G10 versions, but this is again, this is the titanium version. Kizer will come out with a lot of different designs, you know, higher end and lower end for the same you know, the same, I guess, name, if you want to say that. Anyway, I've got both versions, but this has got to be my favorite Kizer. I mean, that nice flat grind on that blade. I mean, I can't really ask for anything more. This one here, I mean, it's not quite fall shutty, which is fine. I like that. You know, I like to have to give some you know, impetus towards it closing. I don't want it to just necessarily fall, kind of like that Mjolnir. You know, it has its time and its place. Some people like that. Some people like a little something in between. This right here is in between. This one right here, I mean, I got another little hitch and timber case that I carry with. Got my little copper pin in there. Pretty cool little pin. Anyway, I may have to do another video on just on the pins alone. But this thing just slides right on in. You know, and that works. Sometimes I'll go ahead and put the clip on the outside. So that's that. But man, it just fits in there perfectly. That's the very bottom of it right there. I mean, I don't think it can fit. A knife can fit inside of a case any better than that. Easy to pull out. Man, just bow. Again, all titanium screws, back spacers, all that. And of course, it's got that nice open design, which I think a lot of these Kizers have, and which I like, you know. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to be my top 5 Kizer knives. Thanks for watching. Bye.